Hi guys, so our good friend Laura Kuenssberg weighed in on the news that Ukrainian President Zelensky may be willing to sit down with Putin in order to hammer out some sort of deal. This comes at a time when the German Chancellor has had a call with the Russian President, the first one with the leader since 2022. So is this because of the Trump victory? Is this due to a fear within Zelensky's administration that the Americans will pull the plug, or is there some other reason? Laura believes that Ukraine is attempting to cozy up to the US as opposed to condemning Donald Trump, but I don't see it that way.
Since Donald Trump's victory, so much of the commentary has been dominated by what does it mean for Ukraine, because he's made all sorts of noises about not really being up for continuing the backing of it. He promised on the stump that he could end the war in a day. Today, President Zelensky's done an interview with a Ukrainian outfit saying it is certain the war will end sooner with the policies of the team that will now lead the White House. This is their approach, their promise to their citizens. Now, look, of course, all of this is part of kind of megaphone diplomacy, right? The people involved in these incredibly sensitive, important diplomatic public conversations know that they are haggling in public, right? They're not just saying, oh, this is the truth and nothing but the truth. They're also sending very, very loud messages. So part of this clearly is President Zelensky, I don't want to use the word cozying up in such a serious situation. That seems too glib. But clearly, at this point, he needs America's help. Clearly, it's not going to be productive for him to say President Trump's a terrible person. However, it's notable how sort of solid this statement seems to be.
Totally. And
very definitive this statement seems to be.
Okay. Look, I think she was right. I agree with her right up to the point where she started talking about cozying up to the US. I think Zelensky is being pragmatic. He understands that there's a strong possibility that the new administration coming in January is going to pull support. They're going to pull the plug and say, we're not going to support Ukraine anymore. Our focus is on China and Asia. So what does he do? He probably is reaching out to Joe Biden at the moment saying, please give me some support until Donald Trump comes in. But he's also reaching out to Russia and saying, look, we're willing to have negotiations with you. We're willing to sit down. So he's also throwing down the gauntlet to Donald Trump and his new administration, saying, look, I want to end this war too, but I need guarantees of security. I think this is what Zelensky is doing. He said to Donald Trump, okay, you don't want this war going on. I don't want this war going on. But in order to truly stop it, in order to stop some tit for tat later on, I need security guarantees. So I don't see this as cozying up to the US. I think Donald Trump wouldn't treat that with respect anyway. I think he would have more respect for Zelensky if Zelensky said, look, let's do a deal. Donald Trump likes deals. Let's do a deal. You guarantee me security and we'll freeze the war where it is now. Or at least I'll reach out to Putin and we can start some sort of negotiations, some sort of accord where we freeze the war wherever. We're going to have to wait and see the negotiations take place. But it seems also in Europe, this is the direction of traffic. Heads of state in Europe are saying, look, we need to end this war. Donald Trump, in a sense, is a catalyst for that. Not that Donald Trump deserves some sort of credit. Donald Trump is threatening to pull the plug. So Ukraine know that if they don't have the support of the US, then they're going to lose territory. And this is going to benefit Putin. So it's in the interest, and this is going to be difficult for Zelensky to sell to his people. He's going to have to tell them, look, we need US support. The US has decided we're not going to get that support. We need to go to the peace table. We need to negotiate with Putin. We don't like it. And it's going to be difficult, as I said, for Zelensky. Maybe he won't remain leader after this. He's done a huge amount of work, of course, for the people of Ukraine. But if he's not able to deliver something that's really positive for them, he will probably resign or he'll be removed from office. But that's for another day. But when it comes to cozying up, I think Laura Kuenssberg is wrong here. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.